Take back control. Stop letting algorithms decide your news. Get uncensored history and real knowledge to strengthen your mind, body, and spirit. Watch ad-free content now at iNeverKnewTV.com Premium.
Now the question is asked, what plays a bigger role? Is it the poor diet, the lack of stress management, or is it a combination of these factors? And yes, it is a combination of these factors. So nowadays we are adopting the Western way of life, right? Nobody wants to cook anymore. I mean, gone are the days when you have the traditional Sunday dinner and the family comes together and shares out of the family pot. Now we're seeing everybody going to KFC, other fast food chains, the lines are long, and, you know, these convenience foods are, you know, not necessarily cheaper, but they're just on the go, very quick and easy, rather than to be slaving in the kitchen and cooking a nice healthy meal, right? And then now we have convenience stores within the bars and also at the gas stations. So they're strategically located in the garrisons, and these are our populations that are affected most commonly because there's limited access to healthy food to these lifestyle illnesses, right? Excessive salt consumption, for example, in our processed and fast foods leads to accumulation of fluid, and thereby that process is going to raise your blood pressure. We are eating a lot of sugar, right? And in excess sugar triggers insulin resistance. And of course, insulin resistance leads to inflammation. And what does that mean for our blood vessels? Arterial stiffness. So that means that the arteries have to pump blood at a higher level, right? Now, persons from these communities in the garrisons are usually under high amounts of stress, sometimes from being jobless, worrying about crime and violence, which leads to inadequate sleep at night time, which is also going to raise the blood pressure. They have poor conflict and stress management skills, and this leads to poor coping mechanisms, for example, harmful habits such as smoking. Now, we live in a concrete jungle, right? And again, as I mentioned before, healthy food becomes very inaccessible. And then these persons often complain that healthy food is very expensive. Now, we don't have any green spaces, so what happens is the nutrition in this population is very poor, and it will lead to nutrient deficiencies such as your low magnesium, low potassium, low omega-3s, which can worsen high blood pressure. Now, we also have persons who are engaging in habits specifically to smoking. For example, marijuana, which can lead to sleeplessness, and that means if you're not getting enough sleep, the blood pressure gets high, and as it is said that high blood pressure is the silent killer, right? So the pressure goes high and you not know. Cigarette smoking as well, bad for the arteries. It encourages the arteries to become stiffer, harder, and form plaques, which is difficult to get by because the blood has to be pumping at high levels or high pressures to get to remove the plaque, so thereby leading to high blood pressure. So, as I mentioned before, hypertension is a silent killer, but also stress is a silent killer as well. Did you know that stress leads to the formation of your hormone cortisol, which is a stress hormone, and that also over time leads to high blood pressure? Both factors combined create the perfect setup for hypertension and other lifestyle illnesses as well.